Hey guys, Shalom here. Welcome to the Binge Zone, where we talk about TV shows, movies, and miniseries. And today we'll be talking about Amazon's latest original series, Sneaky Pete. Now, before I jump into the review, I want to say this. For the past few months, I've been watching Amazon originals, and Amazon has been putting some quality stuff out there, from Good Girls Revolt to The Man in the High Castle to now Sneaky Pete. They're really stepping up their game, so definitely check that out. But back to the review. Sneaky Pete is the story of a character named Marius, who is a con man. He's a double con, actually. He's a convict and a con man. Anyway, so Sneaky Pete's the story of Marius, who was just released from prison. Now that he's out, we've come to find out that there's some gangsters after him, so he has to go into hiding. And he assumes the identity of his ex-cellmate Pete. And by doing so, he moves into Pete's family's residence, who haven't seen Pete in 20 years. So they have no idea what Pete looks like today. So Marius is able to seamlessly weasel his way into their family dynamic in order to hide from these gangsters whom he owes $100,000 to and are looking to kill him or get their money back. And he doesn't want to die, and he doesn't have their money. So now that he's living as Pete, he has to find a way to come up with the money to pay these gangsters so they can get off his back and leave his family, his Marius family alone, while dealing with Pete's dysfunctional family at that. And we all have family, and we know how families can get, how dysfunctional they can be. So he has to deal with Pete's family drama and his own problems, and being a con man that he is, he has to lie, cheat, and steal his way and finesse the situation so that he can get ahead. But the story itself is good and captivating, but it's the acting and the characters that really draw you into Sneaky Pete. From the character of Marius and the way he deals about things, being a con man, he makes being a con man look fucking awesome. Like, I would love to be a con man if I could pickpocket, lie, cheat, and do some of the stuff that he does. And just the fact that not just him, but Pete's family, Pete's actual family, and their drama, and it doesn't seem shoehorned in. Like, every character and every storyline that's going on ties in or has some sort of impact on the general plot of the show, and it all fits in. And let me just talk about the people he owes money to. The gangster he owes money to goes by the name of Vince, played brilliantly by Walter White himself, Bryan Cranston. Like, from Walter, this character is completely different from Walter White and any other character I've seen Bryan Cranston play. And the fact that he's both the criminal and this suave, rich man who is a crime lord, he plays it off so well, and he's just the right amount of swagger and terrifying at the same time, because he is a crime lord. He is very terrifying, and the fact that he wants to get his hand on Pete to get his money back is quite chilling, just the way he goes about doing these things in order to connect to Pete and get his money, because that's the most important thing, because it's not just about the money, it's about the principle. Pete cheated him, and now he wants his money back. But I don't want to delve too deep into the story of the show not to give spoilers, but I will say Sneaky Pete is one of the better shows I've seen since the year started. It's a strong contender. I really enjoyed it, and I'm actually about to watch it the second time. I've started rewatching. I'm on my second playthrough of episode 2, because I feel like there's a lot of things I've missed with Sneaky Pete, because like I said, the character of Pete, or Marius, is a con artist, and he kind of finesses certain situations. So by the time you get to the finale, spoiler but not a spoiler, it's a con that he works out to weasel his way out of it. And I just feel like I missed certain details to piece it together. But I feel like the show did just enough to sprinkle hints of what he's planning throughout the show. So the fact that I feel like I missed it and I'm rewatching to pick up tells you a great deal about how good this show is. So Sneaky Pete is one of those shows I highly recommend. If you have Amazon, you should definitely check it out. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Sneaky Pete. I really enjoyed the characters. I liked the storylines. I love the fact that everything ties into one another. I love the interaction, the dialogue, because like I said, he's dealing with Pete's actual family, and their dynamic is not any less interesting than his dynamic with Vince. And what I mean by that is the fact that while they have their own family problems, it's not something that's like squabbly family problems. Like, it could be a whole show on itself, just him living as Pete and the things that they go through, because they own a bail bonds company, so they have to deal with certain criminal elements, and just dealing with that vast amount of money. Just in general, his family, the way they actually work, and their drama itself is as captivating, if not more. No, it's not more, because it's Walter White, it can't be more, but it's almost as captivating as his dynamic and plotline with Vince, because just the way they go about doing it it's very intense. Like, the show itself has you on the edge of your seat because, like I said, he is a con artist. They're dealing with a lot of criminal aspects and criminal elements, and just the fact that they have to try to finesse their way to get some money, whether it's the money for bail bondsmen, whether it's the money to pay Vince. There's a lot of money that has to be exchanged. There's a lot of criminal elements and shady shit going on. And as we've known, every family has their secrets. So Pete has to come into this new family and they have their secrets, and he has his secrets because he's not really Pete. And he has to sort of finesse his way with these people who think they know him, but they don't know him. And as that goes on and we see his character of Pete / Marius progress, and we kind of see that he is not such a bad guy. I love the fact that the show can have a con man, convict, not seem like a bad guy to you. So that's definitely something very interesting. I really enjoyed that about Sneaky Pete. And like I said, Bryan Cranston is masterful. His character of Vince, any show that can have you side with the villain somewhat is a great show. And every character, you can almost relate to every character on this show. Any family member of Pete's, any family member of Marius or Vince or his side, like, you can almost relate to all those characters. So I definitely recommend you check out Sneaky Pete. It's on Amazon. So Sneaky Pete, have you seen it? Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. If you found some little tidbits about the show, some hints that shows what the plot was going on at the end, let me know about it in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, guys. Until next time, binge on.